legendary edge. Buck 119 with the cocobolo and the brass. Very sexy blade, indeed. Full tang, hidden tang. 6-inch blade. 8 or 9 ounces. That's the job. Will chew your baton, but that ain't no biggity. Holowgrind. This is an older Buck 119. You can see with the stamp there. 1992 made. You can tell it's been pressed. I think it's the 440 steel, not the 420 high carbon. But it's still good stuff. This is camp knife defined. Slice food, hunt your game, and butcher it, skin it, gut it. I mean, such an enduring classic. This blade will last more than a lifetime. Great for food prep. Surprisingly tough. Let's take it through this knotty, weird piece. Test that edge. Let's see. You can kinda choke up with that guard and small choil there. A very nice fine edge. Holds a good edge. If a Mora isn't your style for a camp knife, bushcraft knife, this is definitely one to consider. Yeah. Just all around classic. Easy to sharpen in the field if you need. You know, softer steels like this, but with proper heat treatment and rockall hardness. It's good stuff. Just baton a little more because I know you guys love that. That's why you're watching. So if you want something a bit lighter than your Trailmaster or something like that for a great general use camp knife, this is definitely the way to go. Such an enduring classic. And no, just with a lot of people say, well, don't baton with your buck because you're going to break it. It's only partial stick tang, you know. But when you consider how many millions of these have been pumped out, you have to think, okay, well, there's definitely going to be at least a few in the batches that aren't going to totally make it to the heat treatment. So just by the law of statistics, there's going to be a few flukes for sure, but man, bucks are solid. That's one reason I'm going back to them, and I'm trying to be way less of a steel snob as well. Let's see, one more piece for you guys. Choose up the baton. But yeah, just great all around camp knife. I love the high quality sheath that you get, you know, the drop-in style, the clasp over the handle, rock solid stuff. Alright, sorry guys, just had to rescue the kid for a second, he woke up. So actually on the belt I've been rocking this Buck 119. Absolutely love this classic design of an outdoorsman / definitely a hunting knife. This is with the cocobolo and the brass accents. This is an older one, 92 I believe. So you can tell by the stamp there, one single side beside the 119. Yeah, this thing's almost 30 years old. And you can tell from the manufacturing process, I believe, that it's been, you know, pressed into shape and then ground. So you can just tell by the fuller and the kind of the softness of those corners, etc. But man, like I did some hacking and batoning with this thing, cleaned it up a little, reprofiling that factory 16-degree edge per side, because I think someone slapped on a 20-degree bevel on there, so just working on reprofiling it. But I know it's like not the most sought after blade, because people think these days, especially when you're into the higher end stuff, that, you know, they're cheap and they're just going to snap and break on you. But if you just look at how thick that is, the great heat treatment by Buck, full tang all the way, you can see the hidden pin smoothed away there, and it is just such a nice classic blade. You know, the 119 and the 110 has to be in everybody's rotation at some point, so future review and more adventures of this thing to come. Yeah, it's heavy, but with that beautiful, like amazing quality sheath.